Hello, my mathematicians. Today we are looking at Module 9, Lesson 4. It's applying fraction multiplication to find area. So hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to solve multiplication problems with fractions and mixed numbers to find the area of rectangles. So we start with the step it out. It says Tony hangs a plaque that is 5 1/2 inches wide and 8 1/2 inches long. How much wall space does the plaque cover? So it says write an equation to model the problem using fractions greater than 1. So fractions greater than 1 are improper fractions. So we're going to start by changing. So we have 5 1/2 equals, so 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 1 is 11. So 11 halves. And we have 8 1/2 equals 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17 halves. So our equation then is going to be 11 halves times 17 halves equals the plaque. So then it says find the product from part A. So that means we're going to multiply straight across. So if we do 17 times 11, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 1 is 1. Make a 0, place a 0, 1 times 7 is 7, 1 times 1 is 1. And then we add. So we get 187 over 2 times 2, which is 4. And this represents the area of the plaque. So how much wall space does the plaque cover? Well, that would be 187 force inches squared. So what units did you use in your answer in part C? Well, I used square inches because square units measure the area of a figure that has length and width. So Emma works to clean paintings that have been covered with dust and dirt. She must work very slowly to protect the paint. Last week she cleaned a painting that has an area of 1 1/3 square yards. This week she cleans a painting that has an area that is 1/16 the area of the first painting. What is the area of the painting that she cleans this week? Write an equation to model the problem. So we're going to start by making the 1 1/3 an improper fraction. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we have 4/3. The 1/16 is already a fraction, so we're going to do 4/3 times 1/16 equals the p. So then it solves, so we multiply straight across. 4 times 1 is 4, and 3 times 16. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we have 4/48 yard square. So is my answer reasonable? And we're going to say yes. Since 1/16 is less than 1/2, I know my product needs to be less than 1/2 of 1 1/3. And 4/48 is less than that. So that is all for today's lesson. Hopefully you are now able to solve multiplication problems with fractions and mixed numbers to find the area of rectangles. And remember, in order to be a math person, all you have to be is a person and do math.